Word is born, I'm coming to get my culture safer, God. Word is born, I am the man.
What's good, everybody? We are back in the house. Word is Bond TV, the podcast. Another episode coming at you. Got another great guest. We're going to talk about some really important stuff going on, some stuff that's really facing the world. Because we all know it's tumultuous out there. You know, it's a fucking battlefield out there. And to talk about one of those many battlefields that we're all facing on, I decided to bring on a real warrior. A real soldier for the movement, whichever movement is the good one. I promise you that she's got your back.
Populist.
As long as it's the good one. If it's one of those fucking shitty ones, oh, you better watch out. You better duck down. I got Lena NW, aka Felicia G.
What's up?
How are you?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing pretty good, all things considered. I actually feel like 2025 is one of my favorite years of all time personally in my life. Even though it's like by far the worst of all time, I just feel vindicated because like I've been a doomer for so long, and like all the things that I said would happen are happening, and now everybody is like looking to me for guidance.
Yeah, and actually that I identify with that feeling of like I've been here. I've been here.
Yeah, I'm like, I told you.
And that's actually relative to the topic we're going to be speaking of today, which is the epidemic of performative males.
Yeah.
I do need to qualify myself. I need to get some things out of the way. I just want to acknowledge, yes, I have a nose ring. Yes, I have different colored hair. I'm wearing a chain. I have like queer art around me. I'm wearing like vibrant headphones, but this is all I can do this stuff because like I have a daughter, so it's cool. It's cool. And I do suffer from a lot of the things that a lot of performative males suffer from, which is I like to read books every once in a while. I'm a sucker for a tote bag. And you know, and I think you're also a sucker for a performative male because you know who likes to read?
Luigi Mangione.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say like performative man of the year.
He's a star. I mean, the way he performed, I feel like he social engineered his hotness and then just he stunned us with the writing on the bullet. It's now a whole trend, but he's the greatest to ever do it, and he gave us a performance. He took us on the ride of our lives. Like that is like you know, beyond performative male is like artistry, like relational aesthetics, like the best to ever do it, like the GOAT.
Yeah.
But absolutely a performance of masculinity in its almost most idealized form that's actually like too good for this world that the state seeks to kill him.
Exactly. I mean, like, I don't get me wrong. I'm a fuckboy. Like, I have to acknowledge the truths in my life. You know, my nails aren't painted right now, but they usually are. But even I never had a was it Readable? What's the website where you review books?
Goodreads.
Goodreads. Yeah. See, that's how much of a poser I am. I didn't even have a Goodreads.
Yeah, but
I think that's like. If I had a Goodreads link in my profile, it'd be over for you. Oh, a Goodreads or a what's the movie one?
Letterboxd.
A Goodreads and a Letterboxd link in my profiles.
Yeah,
it's over for you, hoes.
It is so over. But I feel like Luigi did it very earnestly, where he would like upload handwritten notes. Like it was very earnest.
Handwritten notes on a computer website.
Yeah, he was.
I'm gonna go ahead and call that's performative as fuck.
Who is that for?
Does he have nice writing? He has nice writing, huh?
No.
Okay, cool.
It's actually nice for a guy. I feel like the letters he sends, he tries a little harder, but his notes are a little scratchy. But
that's the problem right now. What you just
said, legible.
That's the problem right now. Nice for a guy. See, we're raised in this fashion where we're.
Well, my handwriting is bad for a girl. It's like non-binary. My handwriting is like,
it's a spectrum.
and I would say that Luigi's handwriting is also non-binary in that way, where it's like
the spectrum. I think
it's like legible. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I respect that. My writing is like, it's non-binary in the sense that, it goes one way or the other.
Okay.
Be like, if it's like a note that I'm taking, like if I had notes for this episode, you would not be able to read them. But if I were to write a note, you'd be like, wow, Tony has really nice handwriting for a man.
Yeah, I had a really weird experience. So I've been going to all of, and this is about handwriting and performative males even. So at the same time, so I've been going to Luigi's court hearings, and it's like a whole festivus where people in New York, they'll have demonstrations around the courthouse, and people have their little hats, their little Luigi hats, and it's a big festivus. Someone brought out a big wheel where you spin it, and it like shows you the percentage of the denial rates. Like everybody was getting very whimsical with it. So it's a good time to show out for Luigi, and I was in the front of the line to get into the courthouse. So the reporters were coming to interview us because we were obviously standing there for a long time, very devoted. And most of the people who interviewed me, they had a mic, they were filming, they gave me a camera. And then this one guy came up to me with no mic, no camera, just asking me questions.
Just
and,
vibes?
Like, scribbling. He was like scribbling on a notepad, but I would say something really long and I would look down at the notepad and I was like, and he would just like, I was like, there's
no way.
You wrote what I said, or that you could read that. And I felt like there were a lot of beautiful women. I mean, I was definitely one of the most beautiful women there. But
real quick. I'm going to cut you off real quick, just to big you up. For those who don't know, if you're listening to the audio, Lena NW has been going to the Luigi hearings, and recently did pop off on the internet a little bit for I believe people were saying that you were in fact serving cunt.
Yes,
I understand that right?
They were stunned. They loved my dress. They loved my walk. They said, "Oh, she looks like Luigi's dream girl," and that's because, like, I don't know. It's like everybody else in the line, like, allergic to serving, except for my girl Abril, who was in the front. We're gonna link up to maximize our joint slay. We became friends afterwards.
Nice.
But yeah, I just like, Your Honor, I had that shit on. Like,
Good. I love to hear it.
I had that shit on.
Your Honor, would a beautiful woman come see a guilty man?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
hello. Hello.
I gave it. I was like, because people wear green to support Luigi because it's like Luigi the game character, kind of like health connotations. And I was like, most of my clothes are black and gray, and I was like, do you have anything green? And I was like, I have just the dress, and it's leopard print because it's like it's mob wife, and it's like a little bit Harley Quinn and a little bit Cardi B.
Yeah, absolutely.
I told the whole story. It was beautiful. I had to stun on him.
Yeah,
I did it for the culture.
Would you say that showing up with full beat, just dressed head to toe? Or are you saying that maybe women are perhaps capable of being performative themselves? Is that what is? Yeah. Is that what we're getting? Is that? Can I say that?
Yes, and it gets worse than this because I knew that there's press there interviewing. I also brought a book.
So no accidents. No accidents.
Yeah, I brought a book.
You brought a book.
And I am actually reading this book, but because I was there for 12 hours and there were press photos, I brought a book to hold during some interviews.
Yeah, I've read that book.
Yeah,
I've read that book. Is what I would say if I was trying to impress somebody. Yeah, I've read that book. Come listen. After you read the book, you can get back to me.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm immediately going to get on Audible and download Health Communism. What a great cover. What a beautiful performative book. That's so good.
And there's a great picture there. Yeah. And so there's press photos of me with the book. I just ate I performed. I was a performative woman, and I emulated like Luigi's dream girl, and other people saw that. There was another comment that said, the girl in the green dress is more dangerous than Luigi. And I was like,
Amen.
Like they just picked up they just read me. Like we had a whole communication.
Yeah, I love that. It was awesome. It was
I
awesome.
was
You
proud.
looked really awesome. It was cool. It's cool to see people showing out for that. It's going. Could you, like, I feel like a lot of people might not know where we're at with that. Can you give us a brief update of where we're at with that?
So the date,
I know some good things have happened.
The date I went was pretty excited because the New York State charges, the judge dismissed the terrorism charges because of insufficient evidence.
That's right.
And now the federal charges, who is, the Trump administration, even though these charges were done under Biden, by the way, to charge him with terrorism at a federal level, it's like, okay, well, if one judge already dismissed and said this isn't terrorism, now there's like a precedent to throw out the entire federal case.
Yeah.
Which is what I'm hoping for, because Trump also really wants to call all his supporters terrorists. So I would like those charges to be dropped to not be a terrorist.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I don't. Well,
they did. Also pass that bill right now that would.
Luigi.
We're already on list. We're already on list.
But it's like.
But now they're like really making that list like known and how it's going to be rough.
Very big. It's very big, and I did have a menacing presence in the courthouse,
good,
so they're
good.
They're probably going to want to look into me. But like everything I do is art and protected under free speech.
Like people were saying like succubus, but I was thinking more aura farming.
Yeah, both.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's just like, I don't know. I feel like, Luigi is serving, and
always.
So I was like, I should probably serve.
Handsome boy.
It's funny. I was like, I wasn't really anticipating this like wall of cameras before walking into the courthouse, but then I saw it, and I said, and a lot of the other girls in line, they're very uptight, so I don't think anyone appreciated this. I said, "Oh shit, it's the Mogger zone."
Hell yeah, get it. Yeah.
I had to.
Thank you so much for resisting actually doing the straight butt mug. Thank you for resisting doing that.
Oh yeah.
I know that was hard for you to not do that, but I'm glad you did.
What I was actually actively resisting, which is why I was holding my purse in my hand and a paper in another, was doing finger guns.
Ooh, yeah. You can't do. Unfortunately, yeah, you can't do finger guns. I don't think.
Yeah, I mean,
let that one rock. Unfortunately,
it's a little too crazy. Nobody needs it.
I don't think you can finger gun on YouTube. I'm gonna have to blur your hands out. Oh no! Now I'm gonna have to edit. Shit.
Yeah.
That's funny. For people who understand like the gravity of the terrorism charge, like equating the killing of a CEO to an attack on like the country and like national security is a really slippery slope and really scary. Yeah, so for those who don't understand the gravity of that, like this can be a lot of things, like, but terrorism, that's a really slippery slope, because then CEOs become a more legitimized protected class.
Yeah,
they already are, but that's because of means, but not like because of precedent.
And they're like, not a single school shooter has been charged with terrorism.
Yeah.
So there's just like it's just like so obviously ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially so and he has like the best lawyers of all time, like the greatest, the GOATs, and they're doing a great job. So I guess the reason why I'm getting so into it is because I'm like actually optimistic. Yeah. And there's like wins when you go out there, and he's just like so beautiful, and he like writes people back, and that's just very exciting.
Yeah, he seems pretty solid, and like it doesn't hurt that he is cute, and like as as somebody who is attracted to men, like I also can't skirt this performative male thing because, like,
Yeah.
you know, I like to look put together. I like the way I look. I like my taste in fashion. I enjoy my tote bag.
Absolutely.
I have a fucking brutally cringe tote bag. I have like the fuckboy tote bag.
Oh, why? What does it say? What does it look like?
It's one of the LL Bean boat and totes. It's
Nice.
big and it's navy blue and it's red, but it's also old because I'm old and I've had it for longer than a year.
That's very cool.
Because I bought it off my baby mama, who found it
Nice.
vintage, and she was like, "Well, I got to charge you $20 for it. I could have gotten at least 50, so I got to charge you 20." I'm like, "Yeah, I respect that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
respect that."
absolutely.
So yeah,
Like
we're all like a sucker for a. I mean, I like to know that they at least maybe want to pretend to read because maybe they might accidentally read. You know,
Yeah.
like I'm
maybe
okay if a boy
reading
has
is
a bell hooks book.
maybe reading is becoming hot again.
Well, they're saying it is. They're saying it is. Do you have any exposure to?
That's good.
Do you have any exposure to like to fuckboyery, performative maleness that has like a good antidote of a? Because I feel like somebody who, because I experience this as like, you know, with other men,
Yeah.
when they kind of know that like I care about stuff in the sense of like, you know, human rights and social justice and communism and all that stuff, they try to like pivot a little bit and purport to be a little more about it than they are.
Okay.
And that's always really funny. So I feel like that's something that you might come across. Also, you're just like you're like a, you know, you're like an online baddie, like you're like a gamer. So I feel like you're coming across a lot of this, like a lot of opportunities for men to perform for you to make them seem like, you know, they're safe is the whole thing.
Yeah, I guess I've been out of the dating for this year because I've been working on a game, and I've actually been thinking about what I like about men, and I just feel like I haven't been dealing with people so much, but I'm projecting a vibe with all this like Luigi art I'm making, and I definitely have people in my inbox being like, "I'll kill a CEO for you."
And you're like, you're
and I'm like,
would
and
you?
I'm trying to, you know, I feel like I'm actually pretty careful about making my online thing like in my tagline saying it's a performance. So I'll be like,
yeah,
oh no, don't do that, wink face. You know, I cover my tracks. But like that's definitely like the aura I'm projecting, because to me it's like all of this posturing to be masculine or sexually desirable or to care about change and stuff. It's like all you motherfuckers have failed at protecting. None of us can even save ourselves. So, you know, I think it's time to have a revolution for people to become sexy again, or to make the revolution sexy, or I don't know.
Well, I think it is already pretty sexy, but I think I feel what you mean in the sense of like, hey, fucker, like, what are you so proud of? Look around.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Where do you get off?
It's like, okay, we live in a patriarchy. Okay, then go do the job of the protecting and providing, which is no longer money because everyone's broke. You have to kill the people that are robbing you and stealing your money by making all women have to do sex work on the side and marry ugly billionaires. It's like, come on, bro, come on, bro. These old motherfuckers are stealing your bitches. They're stealing your life force. Like, it's time to whack a bitch or you're a little pussy. And, you know, the male loneliness epidemic, I like to say, it's just patriarchy getting cucked by capitalism.
Absolutely. That's the realest shit ever. Because, I think
it's like it's like ain't shit sexy. And, like, you know, even protests feel as much as necessary as they are as a step, even that feels performative at this point. So to me, it's like
a lot of them are pretty
time,
performative.
and it's so to me, it's just like if you want to be impress me, if you want to do something to impress me as a guy, which is the whole performance thing, it's like it's time to stand on business, Luigi style.
And that's it, all or nothing.
Yeah,
all or nothing.
He really set the bar in heaven for me. It's like,
And
you
what
gotta
we're gonna
be
say,
a
we're gonna
saint.
just for the sake
Safety.
of, you know, of all that stuff. What we mean by Luigi styles, we mean direct action.
Yeah, direct action. And I condemn violence. I totally
condemn violence.
But, you know,
and
basically,
we especially condemn political terrorist violence.
Oh yeah,
that's easily the worst kind, and we condemn that the hardest.
All violence. Yeah. And I especially condemn social murder.
Absolutely.
Probably most strongly. Yeah. But I'm just saying, you know, basically, I want to see results, and I want you to be clever and efficient.
I mean, and if we can convince.
To me, the performance is like, isn't going to work for me anymore, and I don't even really know what anyone's trying to do.
All right, I like it, but it's like it's kind of like if we can get enough of the lonely males to understand that like they're lonely because of capitalism,
yes,
that would be great.
Just to direct that energy to the right people to be pissed off at.
I'm a huge my romance has been a huge victim of capitalism, and
mine too. Well, my last one was it is.
I've had to be like, I'm sorry, boo. Like, I just can't even access you. I don't have the means to access you.
And it's bullshit.
You know, and it's tough. It's tough on the streets. And if we could just, you know, there'd be a lot less. There'd be a lot less lonely people if people weren't working so much in trying to survive instead of
and
also and all that.
A lot of I say, you know, because all these people, they're trying to do eugenics is hot right now amongst the white tech bros.
I love it.
I think like capitalism actually degrades and like dysgenically breeds humans, because you have all these beautiful women basically settling with guys with a ton of money who are hideous over like a strapping young lad that's like actually like matched with them, that they vibe with. And so that like everyone's done this calculation like he's annoying but he's rich, and it just like that the fact that capitalism does interfere in this, like it makes it so unromantic and gross. And it degrades the breeding.
See, and like I don't the reason why I appreciate the eugenics is because that's like an avenue I like them getting mad at me for that.
Yeah,
like I love that they get upset that like white women like to have sex with me. And if they found I don't really hook up with white boys. It's weird. It's a weird double standard for me. I don't really do white boys. It's weird. So I can't claim that, because I think if I did, I think it would feel too racist at that point. It would be like I would be doing a weird reverse race play thing, and I'd be like, yeah, I'm fucking the white man. Yeah, but I don't feel that way with the white women.
But you know, really, you should be mixing genes based on like the raw primal attraction that's gonna get you the hottest, most strong babies. So
you should only be having,
you know, babies with it's like, for example, like Genghis Khan, which Elon Musk has tweeted about how he wants to be Genghis Khan, impregnated so many people that it like created a retardation. I don't know if you know what I mean.
The inbreeding.
The inbreeding, because he had to.
Did that happen? Did that actually happen?
Yeah, and they also live. You also like have to limit sperm donors, limit how much sperm and kids you can have, because then it creates a risk of inbreeding if you have too many kids.
You can't do that.
But this is like what Elon fantasizes about doing, and it's like gross. It's just like
disgusting. Well, he's a little idiot.
Yeah, and the fact that he would also admit it on Twitter is crazy.
He admitted.
I'm writing this whole theory of unfuckability, and I guess I'll read a little segment if you are interested. It relates to this.
Sure.
Capitalism systemically emasculates and denigrates the human species, rendering us collectively and individually unfuckable. This condition of erotic alienation is not incidental but essential to capital's functioning by decimating human dignity, vitality, and pleasure. Capitalism ensures its own reproduction while sabotaging ours. The so-called birth rate crisis is not a demographic mystery, but the logical outcome of life under late capitalism. It is a system that makes existence so insufferable that reproduction becomes not a gift, but a curse. Under these conditions, the continuation of the human species can only proceed through coercion, primarily financial, but also through rape, surveillance, and increasingly normalized forms of forced birth. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then yeah, it's kind of long, but yeah.
I mean, you're spitting for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm writing theory, and I think, yeah, so I've been thinking about it, and yeah, I just haven't been able to date because I'm this year I've not been dating anyone and not on the apps, but I am aware of you. I am aware of these performative males.
Speaking of theory, have you ever seen the they do like YouTube and Instagram and TikTok shorts, meditations for the anxious?
I don't think I've seen this.
It's great. So we're gonna go through this little video about performative males.
Okay, great.
Performative males. Performative males cosplay bisexual to trick girls into thinking they drag race. But when we decode this simulation of queerness, we can see a botched nail job that only a straight man could ever pull off. These Claro whisperers, is it Claro? You do know. These Claro whisperers curate softness for the female gaze and use feminism to speedrun to the eat your patchouli phase. Their account on Goodreads.
I love that. Just so attacked. Obviously, but I gotta say, they talk about the difference between performative and earnest,
Yeah.
And I'm going to be real. I think the biggest difference between a performative male and someone who's earnest is a base coat and top coat. I mean, that's just me. I don't know if I'm just trying to defend myself, but having a base coat and top coat and actually having nicely laid down nails. It
improves your life. It's fun.
And it's also nice. I am also sick of the queer signaling amongst the performative males.
Yeah.
Because as a male who enjoys the company of males, y'all are getting it real confused.
It's confusing.
And it's not cool.
It is confusing.
It's not cool. I am queer signaling because I'm a fucking...
Because you are queer.
But I'm and also because I'm a 6'4", 265-pound light-skinned dude. Mm-hmm. I need to let him know, hey, it's cool.
Yeah,
cool.
let him know.
Approach. It is legitimate, queer signaling, but it is funny to see the popularity of it.
Yeah, you can tell a whole story with fashion, and I think a lot of these boys, they're trying to learn how to do it.
I will say I don't like a lot of the fits in this video.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not seeing any.
I like this guy's pants.
I like cherries,
pants, but I don't like it. I think they're music notes.
Oh. I don't like his linked in their bio. My sisterhood is powerful if you pay for their petrol.
It's cherries and pigs. Did you see it?
Oh,
it's such a performative sweater.
Yes, diva their way into your family's trust, and then stitch your reproductive rights into song lyrics. Their way into your family's trust. On Goodreads is linked in their bio, and their sisterhood is powerful if you pay for their petrol. They'll yes, diva their way into your family's trust, and then stitch your reproductive rights into song lyrics. For these pseudo-sensitive male leads, love bombing is domestic terrorism, and these war criminals just figured out what the word gaslighting means, a military tactic they specialized in since before the 19-year-old they're texting on Snapchat was born.
It
Incredible.
is.
It's so good, and it's so real. the current phenomenon of weaponized therapy speak.
Yeah,
is
it's
just
incredible.
It's beautiful. I have a friend and she's a therapist, and because the thing is, with like there's so many things out there where like profiles say like therapy is the expectation, you have to be in therapy, so like a lot of men are in therapy. Hopefully they're doing therapy and they're actually doing it,
Yeah.
or they're not just saying they're doing therapy. But because she's also a therapist, they come like triple hard with it. They're like, yeah, I'm in therapy and I love my therapist. And then they go on to like turn the date into therapy.
Oh
like,
no.
In an effort to like show how down they are for therapy because she's a therapist.
That must be annoying.
Poor girl.
Yeah, that must be hard.
Yeah, my heart breaks for her.
Yeah, I feel like my therapist just like feels like I'm right and I teach her things. Like over a year ago when I started seeing her, I was having all these anxieties about the world and Trump winning again and Project 2025, and she looked back at our first notes and said, wow, you predicted everything that happened.
Yeah,
your anxieties were completely founded.
Yeah, we've been talking about this.
And like you should try. Yeah, your intuition very good.
So but like, what does that even mean? Like, embrace your anxiety, or don't have anxiety because you're right, or ramp up that anxiety because you're right. Like, what does that even mean?
Okay, basically, what it is. Some people have anxiety that's like unfounded about things that aren't important or might not happen. My anxieties are based in reality. So how you address anxieties that are founded is you take action to prepare for them. So I did things like I got my passport. I'm waiting to get my dual Argentinian citizenship. I have a disaster.
Problematic fabe for second citizenship.
Yeah. I have an emergency pack with like a little solar charger with a So you just prepare you address what you can. If your anxieties are founded.
Yeah, absolutely. Love that. That's really good advice.
Yeah. So
do what you can.
Since my anxieties were founded, it's
funny. It's funny how cool being proactive can be.
Yeah, it is, and it's good. And now this Luigi stuff has given me a lot of purpose, and because unlike other things in the past, this is something where I actually feel like I affected change because I know he got my letter and appreciates my support. There's a horniness, there's a revolutionary energy. Like it's an easy thing for me to throw myself into. If you
serving at the court case brings attention to the case, that's good stuff.
Exactly.
There you go.
No, I mean, I think about optics and I was like, I feel like I want the world to see that if you do this, you're going to get some bad bitches,
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love that.
Yeah, I wanted optics.
At least have the idea, but you might not ever actually get access to said bad bitches. But you might not. But the vibes are there,
But you might could.
But you might. No, you might.
I mean,
you might eventually.
No, and even from prison, if he decides to marry someone, then you can have the conjugal visits.
That's true. That's true.
And listen, I never wanted to live with my lover anyway. Like I want to see you once a week.
Yeah, you're good.
Like
vending machine roast beef sandwiches.
I don't want this motherfucker in my house, and I like the the drama. I don't want to live with my boyfriend. So
yeah, good.
Reveal the art and conceal the art of war is their main strategy. So their art page on Instagram has 200 followers, and they wield tenderness like a dull blade that scratches the surface but never cuts deep. The greatest trick of modern intimacy is to rebrand domination as vulnerability. So they cast themselves front stage, the boo-boo attached to your anxious attachment style, with an empty tote bag and a savior complex up their cardigan sleeve, rehearsing lines that seem sincere to convince you that there might be someone worth saving underneath their costume. But be careful, they're definitely not wearing any underwear.
My man's spitting.
Yeah, it's very good. It's very good. Yeah, finally the boo boo.
Performative males
Well, the
believe in
Labubu's
equality and a healthy work-life balance.
Can't do
So
it.
you'll just be
Oh, look
typing
at
your
those
emails
pants.
and it'll ask to go down on you.
This might be the worst fit.
Yeah, I don't like it.
It's wild. It has like, it's like street fashion baggy cut and sew, like
Too many
black jeans.
necklaces.
Too many necklaces.
Is that like 5 necklaces?
It's weird because like it's like Rockstar up top. It's like Alice in Chains Rockstar up top, but then the big baggy pipe jeans, and then the tote bag still.
I don't love it.
And beautiful locks.
I like his hair, yes.
I don't think I like his sunglasses. I think they're like aviators.
And then call it mutual aid.
I will say this is not in America, so the fashion is a half step back. I will say that.
Because they don't know what the term means. They think geopolitics is a cool name for an indie sleaze band. Because performative males are just radical enough to retweet the right ideas and not enough to realize that they're shouting them over you.
Okay, so in this video, all these men are assumed to be straight cis males.
Okay.
You know, my man is flagging real zesty, and it is in this way that looks really gross. Like,
yeah,
I swear, I'm soft. Teehee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you share a post about basic universal income because it has the word "cum" in it?
No.
Okay, those were jokes. Now I'd like to move on to a structural analysis. Performative males could only ever exist in today's society. Social media hollows out dissent and turns it into aesthetics. Subcultures were originally collective forms of resistance, rooted in opposition to the status quo. But when we all became consumers, identity became something you wear once and throw away, rather than something that lives inside you. Like a
spitting so much fucking game.
Yeah, he is.
Like, I talk about this all the time. Like, you can't buy cool.
No,
it doesn't matter what you're doing. You can't buy cool. You can't see someone you think looks cool on Instagram and go buy that same outfit.
Yeah, like, I feel lucky because I've had all my drip forever. Like, it's eternal, and that's the best way to have fashion. That's just you. It's just your style forever.
And there's like a certain thing. Like there could be two guys wearing a white T-shirt, blue jeans, and Chuck Taylors. Yeah, and they're wearing the same exact items, but they look totally different. Yeah, because you just got to know how to, like, what fits you,
what's the fit,
it,
the swagger.
You know, you got to know, like, and you know that there's like little things, like value things, like next time you buy some Chuck Taylors, buy the Chuck 70s. They're like $10 more, but they'll last you 4 times as long.
Exactly, the quality.
Things like, and they look better. You know, it's like, you can't just buy cool, but like you can make
the
moves
details
to, like,
are very important. The details are very important, and even if people don't know what they're seeing, they'll know that you look better, that you're looking sharper.
Right now, we're looking at a guy in some vintage double knee Carhartts with paint splatter on them.
Yeah, I don't know about.
Next to him,
I don't love the paint.
Poke tattoos, and there's just no way that he's the original owner of these pants.
Yeah,
there's just no way.
Person you've lost, or a tumor you can't get rid of. When subcultures got stripped of their radical essence, all that was left was performance. So performative males are wearing symbols that got popularized on TikTok because in a world of choices, with the pressure to seem like you understand yourself,
and they all have like iced drinks, iced coffees, iced matchas in their hands.
Yeah,
I'm such like a.
I like that line. The pressure to look like you understand yourself.
Yep, so good.
That's
so good.
Pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to look like at least you get you know.
Yeah.
But that's the ice drinks is such a real thing. Like, what's funny is performative male is just bisexual male.
Yeah. Or just like liking things that girls like. Like, I get a little ice drink, but like I live by like the greatest boba place of all time down the street.
Well, like ice coffee being like the bi man's drink is like a long-standing joke.
Yeah.
And that's so real. Like, yeah, I'm drinking an ice Americano all day, every day.
I just do my
iced coffee
I'm a
all
tea.
day, every day.
I'm a jasmine green
yes,
tea.
I do know your jasmine tea. Yes.
I started a culture at my work. Someone else is carrying one of these around.
Nice.
It's a great idea.
Antioxidants, baby. Gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah, and it's like it still has caffeine, but less than coffee. But you drink just a lot of it.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
Drugs,
you're, it's good for you.
hydrated, antioxidants, feeling good.
Yeah, that's my secret.
Why not choose from a pre-selected template? Wear cozy cardigans and rant about how crazy your ex is while choking down a boba tea. Can I see that? Oh, you have tiny little balls. On a deeper level, performative males are just hyper-real signposts. This calculated display of...
This one's actually so. Just I'm a big fashion nerd guy. I hate this guy. He's wearing a diesel hat.
Yeah.
And some whatever jeans, whatever. But then
real signposts.
His shoes are actually sick.
Yeah, I don't like I don't really like the fit of the jeans.
No, the jeans are a bit too baggy, and he does not deserve these shoes. These are the Wales Bonaire Adidas Sambas, and Wales Bonaire is like this incredible black woman designer who did like the best capsule ever with Adidas. And if anybody wants to send me Wales Bonaire stuff, I'm a size 13 or 14 since they don't make 13 and a half.
Tony gets dripped out.
This calculated display of sensitivity is just a distraction, reminding us that yes, while all this is fake, somewhere out there, true authenticity must exist. But under like capitalism, authenticity is being commodified for clicks, especially when you turn your camera on and you see an influencer crying in portrait mode. So the performative male just foregrounds this conclusion, making visible what's being left unread, that there is no authenticity to return to. Just layers of performance, drenched in irony, as they hide a heart-on with a heart-on sleeve and refuse to reply to your WhatsApp messages. Discipline is no longer found in the prison cell. It's on our phone screen. We're all bleeding to death in neoliberalism, forced to find a home on the market. We're ongoing projects, a work in progress disguised as the finished product. So searching for love at first swipe becomes a labor of likes. Celebrities, influencers, activist brands, and artists build.
This bit's crazy.
Yeah.
My man's got a babushka on. And by the way, I wear one from time to time, but I wear mine in the summertime.
Yeah.
For the sun on the golf course, so I can't completely hate. But the fit's like full vintage.
I'm thinking for my next hearing appearance, I'm thinking about what to wear.
A scarf.
I liked how everyone was kind of like trying to hide their identity, except for me. But maybe a scarf with like my most glamorous glasses. But then I want to get this like emerald Penny Lane coat and just like look so glamorous.
That would be fun, especially because people do know it's you.
Yeah, and I will lower my sunglasses at the camera so they see my eyes.
You heard it here first, folks. Watch out for this look.
Yeah, I'm gonna be stunting, but respectfully. What I'm doing it to make Luigi look like the baddest boy who pulls the baddest bitches.
I think he's doing a pretty good job of that.
It's for him. It's for him.
I think he's nailing that. I think you're helping, but I think he's nailing that.
I want to be a part of helping it.
Good. You're doing your part.
Yeah, I want to do my part.
For us to conform to. So aspiration, rather than punishment, becomes the motivating factor of power today. Aesthetic is the new ankle bracelet that stops us from noticing that we're still in chains.
So what's funny about this guy wearing the scarf on his head is that a lot of his hair is out of the scarf.
Yeah.
Which is like the reason why a woman would put a scarf on her hair in the rain is to protect her hair from the rain.
Yeah, so it's just a look.
So now he's gonna have like half of his hair wet.
Yeah.
It's like it's so beautifully performative.
It's very performative. He's committed to.
Yeah. So that.
Yeah. I would say I feel my fashion is authentic, as are my passions, but I do make deliberate fashion choices, and books that I'm gonna read in public choices.
Absolutely. You got
to do self-awareness and some performance, some relational aesthetics, to enter the meta a little bit and have some fun.
I performed Too Close to the Sun recently.
Yeah.
I have this really great shirt that I like a lot. I gotta find the person's name who makes it because they deserve a shout out. I got this Dodger shirt that I like a lot. and it's a Dodgers shirt that has a Toms of Finland illustration on it.
Okay.
So it's two leather daddies kissing and like, you know, touching bulges. And their name on Instagram is CF Rito C Frito Lemon. C Frito Lemon, letter C.
Okay.
Frito Lemon. And it's a really good shirt. And I thought it was really, you know, cool and funny. And I like the Dodgers. And I like Toms of Finland illustrations. And I was talking to this girl. We were chatting. And we were trying to like link up or whatever. And basically like supposed to be up in the morning, the night before. I was like, cool, what's your address? I can pick you up in the morning for coffee, whatever. And she like doesn't hit me back all day. Right? Mm-hmm. Most of the day goes by. And I had posted in my story a picture of me golfing wearing that shirt. And then she finally hits me back. I was like, hey, sorry I slept in. My bad. And I'm like, that's cool. Whatever. I didn't have a chance to respond to that. In the meantime, I go on Instagram and her away message was Dodgers merch is such a turnoff. Lol.
Oh my God.
And so
weird.
My initial instinct was to be like, did you even look at it? Did you see that it was
so weird?
You see, it was actually not just a Dodger shirt. It was actually provocative. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But then I remembered I have other straight merch that's just straight Dodgers merch.
You like, dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet.
Yeah. So I just texted her. I was like, hey, so saw your away message. Didn't get a chance to get back to you. I don't think it's gonna go anywhere.
Yeah.
But it's been real, you know.
Weird.
It's been real. Have a good one. See you around. Yeah. But it was so funny because I wanted to be like, no, it's cool because it's gay.
Yeah.
It's a cool shirt because it's a gay shirt. Did you even see that it was gay?
She didn't get it.
She didn't see it, and you know, it didn't matter if she saw that it was gay because I have tons of straight Dodger shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's so funny.
I was just walking down the street and it's a Dodgers game and I saw a kiosk with some really cute merch. They had some Dodgers X Hello Kitty and some Dodgers X Murakami with the little flowers.
Flowers, so good.
And I was like, I really want to cop this.
Yeah, I saw a West Side Gun was wearing a Griselda Dodgers jersey, a Mookie Betts Dodgers jersey.
They have some incredible collabs. There's
some
incredible Dodgers drip.
That jersey is probably like $500, and I hate being poor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and somebody did try to like virtue signal me about liking the Dodgers because the Dodgers ownership sucks.
Yeah.
You know, and they're totally right for that, and I'm totally right for that. And they were like, and they tried to be like, I forgot what I was saying I didn't like something that they like.
Yeah.
I think it was Post Malone. I was saying I didn't like Post Malone.
I don't like him either.
And they were like, well, how many Dodgers games did you go to this year?
Wow.
And I was like, none because I'm currently boycotting them.
Yeah.
So nice try. Also, I'm poor.
Yeah.
Also, I'm poor, so I didn't go to any Dodgers games. So that helped. But the cool thing is sometimes when you can't afford to do things, you're also boycotting it. So it's a win.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm thinking about, you know, I'm going to boycott everything except like lentils.
Except for lentils?
I love eating lentils. I feel like if I could pick one thing that's really cheap, I could just keep eating lentils. I think if lentils, beets, and brown rice, I think that's like complete nutrients.
I think you're absolutely right. Yeah,
and so I think that beets. Yeah, I think and then squash maybe, and I think that might be everything. So I'm thinking about
tricks forever.
Well, legumes,
boycott. Yeah,
legumes and rice make a perfect protein together.
Yes. So
as a vegan, I think that's definitely a good move.
Yeah, so that's extremely cheap, and then I'll just save money, and I don't support anything. I started like buying tea bags of this. This is like one of my last bottles. So tea.
We're being more efficient.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to give my money to these monsters anymore, and I'm poor, so
that's right.
Suck on that.
Yeah, deal with it. We're too broke to support you anyways.
Listen,
capitalist
guess what?
monsters.
And I like lentil. I like it.
Lentils are great.
I think I'm becoming more sexier in my body because I want to look good for Luigi.
I'm spoiled. My mom, like I know my privilege. I know that I'm really broke right now, and I don't know how I'm going to pay my rent and so on. But my mom works at a produce stand, and so I get free produce.
That's great.
And so I eat like a fucking king, you know.
Yeah.
So I know my privilege. So before we move on to things we're excited about, any closing words on performative males?
I think that if you are going to perform, make it cool and original and still say something authentic about you.
That balance between original and authenticity is really tough because
you don't
want original too close to the sun.
Yeah, and also context, because there is a performance in that you're kind of shifting gears if you're kind of flirting with someone too. So I just think, be mindful, demure, and strategic about your performance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But all of life's a stage, so we are all performing, and sometimes in context with if the media is sometimes being able to tell a story, very powerful.
I think that video did a really good job of summing up the struggle between authenticity, performance, and capitalism, and how it's kind of all that's left. So you kind of got to scrape it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I feel like I'm authentically myself most of the time, but
I don't think anybody would doubt that.
But I also think that I perform.
Yeah. There's authenticity in the performance.
Yes, and I think that I recommend that to all.
I think what I have to say is, if you're going to be a performative male, be a man that performs, and that's why this episode is brought to you by Blue Chew. No, that's not true. It's not brought to you by Blue Chew.
That's a really good one, though. That's a good one.
But if they did want to give me money or like a free subscription,
that was a great segue.
I'll take it. No, it's one of those things where sometimes there's trends and there's things that are popular that aren't necessarily bad. Like when veganism was a fad, I was appreciative of it because it made it more accessible for me and more people were being vegan. So I didn't care if people were doing it for the fad. They were doing it. So if they're doing something, but obviously I think that we need to separate aesthetic and interactions, because if the performativity is just gaslighting, if the performance is like like one time I dated a girl for 3 years, okay?
Long
3
time.
years. At one point in time, love of my life, you know what I'm saying? When we were first talking, she told me that she liked Vince Staples because I was at a Vince Staples show.
Okay.
Right? Guess how many times you listened to Vince Staples over the course of those 3 years?
How many?
None. Not once. Not once.
Yeah.
Not once. She didn't actually like rap music at all.
Oh.
So that's what you're doing to these people. You're giving them a fake version of yourself, setting up false expectations. Keep it real. I don't really read as much as I'd like to, but the people who know me know that, and they know that I still read enough and ingest enough information. So it's like, don't set yourself up for failure. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck.
Yes, exactly. Keep it 100.
And if you're gonna carry a tote, keep useful things in there.
Yeah. Exactly.
Please. I'm actually worse than a tote. I carry a clutch sometimes. That's what I call it.
I have different purses.
I call it my clutch.
Oh, nice. That's cute.
It's just a little camouflage canvas tool bag.
Yeah.
And I keep all my little stuffs in there when I don't have my tote bag. This is my little clutch.
It's useful. It's very useful.
It's great. And I got a little fucking keychain on it because my girlfriend put it on there.
It's cute. But the only guy
to take off.
The only guy I know who has a Labubu that I'm like friends with, his girlfriend gave it to him. So it's actually kind of like ooh, like you have a girlfriend.
I'm not against things like Labubus because I like things like that. Yeah. Like for instance, I have this little baseball player.
I have all kinds of cute little guys.
Little keychains, little cute things. Yeah. It's just that one is just like I'm one of those people who I'm performative in the sense that if everyone's doing it, I just can't do it.
Yeah. I like
do
I
it.
like this. I
And-
like the keychains I had already enough.
Yeah.
And they were expensive. Like if someone gave it to me, I would be like cool and I would wear it, but I'm not like desiring one.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if it's a gift, run it, do
It's
your
a-
thing.
Exactly.
But there's enough dudes running around Los Angeles and the Inland Empire that look like me that I can't be carrying a Labubu because that way they know it's not me. If there's
you
a
don't
Labubu
want
on
to.
it,
Yeah, you don't want to be. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that was I think we really tackled performative maleness, and hopefully some people learned some stuff.
That was a great video.
I think people really learned some stuff. So what are you excited about right now? Tell me something that you're excited about, something maybe you're looking forward to. Let's go out on a positive note.
I've been pretty stoked following Luigi's hearings and trials and going to New York to be there with my friends and
Six Squad, by the way. Six Squad. Shout out to the squad.
Great Savage Squad. The Savage Squad.
The Savage Squad.
Savage Squad. Yeah, I love the bi-coastal squad. I like squatting up when they come here. I like squatting up when I visit New York. So I'm excited to keep doing that, keep stunting on them, keep getting dripped out.
Keep your feet on the neck, your heel on the neck.
And I have high hopes for the trial. I think he's gonna get. I feel glimmers of hope, which I was really not feeling at all.
Yeah.
And I'm also inspired because I'm working on a game inspired by all of this called Luigi's Book Club. So I've been making that game, and it's been giving me life. So.
And I've been looking forward to that game for a long time. It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, my goal is to just get it out before the trial, which they haven't even set the date yet, but I've been working on it. I've been cooking, and it's going to be my best game yet.
Do you want to give a little tidbit? I want to say a little something about it, or you want to just Luigi's Book Club and we'll come watch this space?
Watch this space.
Yeah, definitely watch this space.
Yeah, if you follow me on I'm mostly using Instagram now, Felicia G. Pretty soon I'll be posting updates, and you can also see some of my other Luigi Mania this year posts. All my posts have been Luigi Mania.
Yes, Luigi Mania is real. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Something I'm stoked on right now is there's this series, it's a skateboard documentary called Epically Latered. Vice used to put it out, and I guess they still do somehow. And it's one of the only good things they do now. It's called Epically Latered. It's Patrick O'Dell, and he just did one on one of my favorite skateboarders, Alexis Sablone. Who's just an icon. Let's just watch a couple seconds of it so you get a little tidbit of Alexis Sablone. One of the first, there's only been a handful of there was only a handful of women who went pro and did the thing before the current wave of that. There was Elisa Steamer, and then that was really it for a long time. And then Alexis Sablone, and there's a big gap between then and that. And now we have a bunch of, there's still not enough, but there's some, awesome women out there that are crushing it. It's just a little sneak peek on Alexis Sablone.
And get super mad and just have a really intense experience trying to get something. But that's just the kind of person she is. She's just super intense with everything.
So I've seen her punch the board, grip tape side, bloody, punch her face, and everyone's just she's so important because she gives female skateboarding this perspective of passion and just rawness.
She might be small, but
she's so
pretty
sick.
Cool.
And,
I love artists who hit themselves.
So she's definitely go watch the video, but just a little tidbit on Alexis Sablone.
Yeah.
She's just this amazing individual who's super passionate about everything she does. And her skate, she put out a part for Converse a couple years ago now. The one that last Smith grind was from, for those watching. And it was just raw and it was amazing. And it was it wasn't good for a girl. It was good. It was just good. Yeah. And so not only she's this amazing, gnarly skateboarder who had a really wild career, but was able to have a wild career because she decided to go to grad school and she's an architect and industrial designer
Oh, okay.
now. And so she
Cool.
does both those things. She's like an
Wow.
artist, architectural design, architect, industrial designer, professional skateboarders, all those things, and they're all able to sustain each other. And she's just like a real inspiration.
She should make a skate park.
Oh, she's made a skate park.
Okay, I need to see her skate park.
She made a really cool skate park that uses a lot of like geometric shapes and stuff. I think I can probably like find it because it's throughout this video. I think I can probably find. Yeah, I can find it real quick. Yeah, here it is.
Well, that's cool. I'll check that out.
Yeah, I'm going to show you just a little bit of the skate park just because I found it so fast.
Yeah.
And it's like the best feeling in the world because you're free.
Wait,
look at that
this
thing.
was already
That's so cool.
a tennis court that people skated, or how did it become?
Yeah, there were like these 2 tennis courts. This one was just an empty court, and that one was like a DIY. And the city was kind of like, oh, it'd be great to get something a little more permanent in here. And there wasn't really the budget to do a big skate park or something. So I was approached and it was like, do you want to do a series of like sculptures? I guess the goal was just playful.
Just so sick.
Yeah,
like
she's dope. I like her.
Shout out Alexis Sablone. She's an absolute hero. Somebody who I really look up to. As somebody who I don't know. I just want to figure out how to make it doing things I love.
Same. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
That's what everyone's trying to do. I just
feel
want to
lucky.
make it.
Yeah.
Pursuing happiness.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's our
So
right.
before we get out of here, you want to just go ahead and tell the people where to find you one more time?
Yeah, so my socials are at Felicia G, mostly on Instagram right now, sometimes still on Twitter and Blue Sky. And you can find all my links to all my work at FeliciaG.com.
Hell yeah. Felicia also does some comedy sometimes. We do some.
Yes.
We've done some stuff at the same time, and we gotta do that again soon. I'm gonna try not to be so lame.
More shows.
I gotta get my fucking car fixed.
I agree.
Because I got some jokes right now.
I've been ghosting the world, working on the game, but I am down to do some more comedy soon.
Yeah, I love to hear it. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Once again, this is the last week. The Patreon is going to be $3 a month. After this week, we're going to go ahead and kick that bad boy out to $5 whole. Real baller hours. So if you want to ball out and wait till next week, I respect that. I respect the flex. Also, you do get stickers at the $5 and $10 level. Those will be coming really soon. Very stoked on them. Thank you. Appreciate you. Also, got last responders coming in real soon. We're going to release on the main feed, let people know what's going on with it. That's going to be a Patreon perk. And also a new episode of Wordisbon TV Radio for the Patreon members is going to be dropping next week. So get on the Patreon. It's going to be worthwhile. It's going to be sick. Got some big things coming. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Peace.
Bye.
I'm coming to get my culture safer, God.